Traders, we are looking at gold. I've got it open on a 15-minute time frame. You can see the London Open time here, the New York Open. We're just about to trade into it. Now, my question is, it's traded into London. It's actually spiked up a bit higher. And, the question is, does this continue north with a bounce of this, or is this going to set up a bearish candle for the day? So let's just have a look at that from that perspective. We've got, well, we'll call this a candle wick. So my question is this from the New York, the midnight New York, the daily open, trades up? Is this the pullback? If this opened here, is this the pullback stop run prior to a bearish day? That's my question. We don't know yet, but I want to see if this breaks this price level, I should say, and see if we get a retrace and retest of this level. That's what I'm interested in. So let's go out and I'll get a high time frame perspective. I'll just show you how I've marked up my chart. Look, that could bounce off here and trade north, but I'm actually more interested in to see if we get this. That would be my preference. We'll go out to start off with a weekly and then we'll come back down, have a look at this. So on the weekly time frame, we can see that this is clearly bullish. However, if we look at these candles here, see some of these pullbacks and are fairly significant. We've got that one. Well, that traded all the way up there, but we'll just grab it from the candle, body. There's a bit of a measured move. So are we going to see something similar? And the other thing that I'm interested in is this lower high. See how it hasn't traded up into these previous weekly highs here? It's wicked up and rejected, and now we're seeing this red candle. So I'm just wondering whether we see more downside with this. That's why I'm more interested in a short setup than a buy at the moment. The buy will come later on. Let's just have a look at it on the daily. So keep that in mind. We've got this lower high, and look at these pullbacks here. These retraces are huge. So I'm just wondering whether we see another such move, perhaps down into, see this imbalance. This is actually a 4-hour imbalance, but it coincides with it's a nested imbalance, if you want to call it that. Okay, the high of this candle over here would be the level. I'll show you what I mean. We'll pick this up. This green candle, the high left and the low on the candle on the right. So this is a nested imbalance. So this is the daily, and then under it we've got a 4-hour. So this is wider. It's a deeper range, I should say. That's that. Now we're trading into, see this red candle here. This is a daily accumulation range. It's rejected off here. We've got a bit of a green candle, but I'm wondering whether this is a spike up into liquidity before we see another move south. So on this time frame, the daily, we have, it's a really deep pullback at the moment. And we'll be able to see this changing character of the trend here more clearly on the 4-hour. So you can see it trending up and then it's traded down. We've broken this low and down we went. So let's just check it out on the 4H. We've got these liquidity targets under these key levels here. So we've got these candles, liquidity target under here. I've marked it up. This candle here, this accumulation candle, liquidity target under here. And then ultimately, who knows how far this will trade back. But, this could be a potential target down in here, given we've got this imbalance, possibly. And it's all hinging on a whole bunch of stuff. We've got non-farm payroll coming up later today. You want to be really careful. I'll be watching this more than, that's tomorrow, sorry. Friday. I'll be watching this into these events. Just see how the US dollar shapes up after NFP. A weak dollar, a strong dollar is obviously going to affect gold. That will give us some clues as to which way this is really going to trend. And next week we should see some really nice opportunities. After the holidays, everyone's back in it. We're in full swing again and wonderful opportunity. So what we have here, we've got this imbalance on the 4-hour, the thin candle. It's wicked into it, hasn't quite traded through, but I'm okay with that. It doesn't have to trade through it. We've got this change of character trend here, so you can see it trending up on the 4H. We get this break below here, down we go, and break of structure, if this continues down, will be, as far as I'm concerned, around here. So on the 4H, we've got this accumulation nested with the daily, distribution nested with the daily. We've got this red candle body nested with the daily, 4-hour daily. So these 4-hour daily levels here are key levels. So I'm interested in the range between these levels, and at the moment this low is a liquidity target. Let's just pull it through here. It'll make more sense on the lower time frame. I've got a lot of drawings on the chart, but we'll just call that what it is, a liquidity target. That's TP1 if we're going to short this, and it coincides with the lows over here. Okay, another liquidity target under here. I'm talking about sell stops resting under this run back under here. Now that's a target. So these two together. So that's a target here, and then the next target liquidity run would probably be down under here, and then of course under imbalances, but we'll see what happens. So that's that on the higher time frame. Let's go down to 1 hour. So we see this trending nicely on the hourly time frame now. Down it goes. Do we see further downside? And we're heading into now the New York Open, so that will unfold, and hopefully we see a nice trend through the New York session. I'm thinking if anything it's going to be short. I could be wrong. It could be just dipping down for another run north, but we'll see. We just got to wait for the setup and then jump in. So let's just go, say, to a 15-minute. By the way, guys, look, have a look at the links below in the description. I have a free 30-day trial. My TradingView indicators and VIP signals. Check it out. A unique opportunity you really don't want to miss. Having a look at this now on the 15M. I'm waiting for the setup. So what we've got here, we can see this has been grinding up. Bang, down it goes. It grinds up, and then we get this strong candle here. Now I'm wondering whether we see further fairly distinctive moves. What I'm looking for is this. We've got this level here. This is the New York midnight here. I've got this set on New York time. There it is. New York midnight. This is the daily open here. So I've marked that level through. This is the level. It's traded back down into it, bounced off it. And if we see this New York open, well, midnight, I should say, daily open cracked, retest and fail, that would be my cue to short it, something like that. Let's see how it trades into New York. It may or may not set up, but I want to see a fairly strong candle south. That would help me believe that big money is behind it. Okay, so they move the markets. So that's what I'm looking at. A 5-minute chart. We're heading into the New York. I mean, we're right on it. I want to get the video up, so I'll start to wrap it up now. But consider this. If this is the daily open back here, we see this wick up. This is the ICT concept. Consider this candle. We grab the wick. If this is where the market kicked off at midnight, we have the open. It wicks up, takes out stops fairly aggressively, and then hopefully we see then a red candle for the day. And from here, my idea comes to fruition. So that's the concept that I'm entertaining in my head at the moment. It may or may not play out, but I really want to see this level cracked, retest and fail, and I think that's where I'd be interested. So just watch how it trades here. If it trades up, we could see it rotate here, and you might get a better entry, but that would be on a 3-minute or a lower time frame. Be careful. All right, guys, look, that's my take. I'm hoping this sets up for a short. Obviously, if it doesn't, you can can the idea, but we might get something, and if it doesn't shape up, then we abandon this idea. I don't really want to buy at this level. I think I'm more interested in a sell if it happens. Okay, with that, I hope you have a great day. Safe trading. Check the links below. There's a free 30-day trial going. See you in the next one.